Proselytism is one of the most controversial and important issues of our day. For a variety of reasons, perhaps most important among them that the two largest religions in the world, Islam and Christianity, historically have been proselytizing religions. Both have theological rationales for converting others to their religious beliefs. And of course, as we know, historically and in the contemporary world, both of those religions have clashed. There's a common sense way of thinking about this, and that is that if people believe, that is to say, religious individuals and religious communities, that they have access to a sort of cosmic truth, a transcendent truth, then it makes sense for them to want to share that truth with others, particularly if they believe that it applies to the temporal good and the eternal destiny of all people. So, for example, if the truth claims of Islam are true, with a big T, shouldn't we all want to be Muslim? Or alternatively, if the truth claims of Christianity are true, shouldn't we all want to be Christian? So, if you think of it in that way, I think it is rational and natural for people to want to share their beliefs with others in the hope that they will accept those beliefs and decide to change their religious affiliation and join your group or move from the category of no religious belief to your group. But of course, there's another side to the story, and that is that historically proselytism has on occasion been violent and coercive. It has sought to exploit emotional loneliness or poverty or ignorance. And in this sense, we have to acknowledge that there are limits to this right of proselytization, that it is not legitimate for individuals or groups to attempt to coerce others, to deceive them about their truth claims, or to use illicit tactics in attempting to get them to change their religion. So if we think of it in this way, then I think we can begin to address what is a real problem in the world today. And that is, how ought societies that have powerful majority religious communities to deal with the question of proselytization? You get the impression that occasionally these societies want to ban it as socially disruptive, which sometimes it is. But in fact, this won't work. There's plenty of historical and contemporary social data that suggest that the best way to deal with this is to acknowledge that there is a right of people to share their religious beliefs. This is, if you like, a part of free expression, or I think, better said, a part of religious freedom. It's acknowledged, of course, in the Constitution and laws of the United States, but it's also acknowledged in international covenants like the Universal Declaration of Human Rights and the International Covenant on Civil and Political Rights. So the bottom line is that we have to approach this, I think, with a great deal of common sense. This is not some plot of religious people, either Muslims or Christians, to take over the world. It's a natural human activity, but it must be practiced with care. And in order to convince other majority religious communities to accept this way of looking at it, we have to appeal to their self-interest. They can't pass these laws against apostasy and conversion and anti-defamation without harming their own societies. If there's one thing that history and social science data tell us, it is that a healthy society allows people to speak out peacefully about what they believe and to convince others that their beliefs are true.